What's going on? This video is showing off the Google Pixel 7 versus the previous generation Google Pixel 6 phone that we have here. They're both Google's flagship phones. Google Pixel 7 is Google's flagship phone for 2022. Google Pixel 6, older version. We're going to take a look at differences. We're going to take a look at similarities. As you can see, on the Google Pixel 6 on the right, Google Pixel 7 on the left. Google Pixel 6 is slightly bigger. You can tell there, sticking out a little bit. The screen on the Google Pixel 6 is bigger. Put them up and down. See how they are. You can see there's a difference there in height and width and in as well in length. Google Pixel 6 has the cameras protruding out a little more. Google Pixel 7 has the cameras a little more flush, so it's a little better. It's much better actually. Both have front-facing cameras. So basically, is it worth upgrading from the Google Pixel 6, regular Google Pixels, not the Pro, regular Google Pixel 6 to the regular Google Pixel 7? Well, let's see now. Like I said, the Google Pixel 7, which is right here, is a phone that is the flagship of Google phone of 2022. And it starts out at $599 for the 128 gigabyte and goes up from there for the 256 gigabyte. It's the successor of the Google Pixel 6. Is it worth upgrading? Well, the difference is here, the Google Pixel 6 is 158.6 by 74.8 by 8.9. It's 207 grams. IP8 dust and water resistant. Google Pixel 7, 155.6 times 73.2 times 8.7 millimeters, 197 grams. IP68 dust and water resistant as well. So they're both similar. Of course, that's bigger, that's a little smaller. Now, the differences from the devices is the camera bar. The camera bar of the Google Pixel 6 is made of glass. The camera bar of the Google Pixel 7 is made of aluminum. It's much better. This is much smoother. It's better basically. Glass can break easily. The Google Pixel 7 is shorter, narrower, slimmer, lighter than the 6. And it also uses a stronger Gorilla Glass Victus on the front and the back. Whereas on this one, the Google Pixel 6 has Gorilla Glass on the back and is hence slightly weaker. So it's a little bit weaker than this one, not too much more weaker. Now the display of these, the Google Pixel 6 is 6.4 inch AMOLED, 90 Hz refresh rate, 1080 by 2400 resolution, 411 ppi, 80 nits, peak brightness, HDR+, Gorilla Glass Victus, always display, 83% screen to body ratio, 20.9 aspect ratio. Now the Google Pixel 7 that we have here is 6.3 inch AMOLED, 90 Hz refresh rate, 1080p by 2400 resolution, 416 ppi, 1400 nits and peak brightness, HDR10+, Gorilla Glass Victus, always on display, 84.9% screen to body ratio, 20.9 aspect ratio. So you get more nits on this one and 416 ppi compared to 411 ppi. Now both devices are almost identical in display. The only difference, of course, is slightly smaller, 25% higher in brightness, so it's brighter on this one than this one, but it uses very similar display. Now, the big difference on these phones is that the Google Pixel 6 uses a Mali G78 MP20 GPU and Google Tensor processor. Now the Google Pixel 7 uses Google Tensor G2 Mali G710 MC10 GPU. So it's an upgrade from the predecessor there. So it's basically the Tensor G2 processor. Tensor G1 is Google's custom in-house made processor made by Google specifically for these Pixel devices. Google says that the Tensor 2 is 60% improvement in performance and 20% improvement in efficiency for lower power consumption. So that's something really good because I've been noticing when I was using the Google Pixel 6 that it got really hot really easily just plugging it in the charger. This was really hot. It was burning hot to the touch. Now this one still does get hot, but I would say half as hot as this one was. I would always get a system cooldown error message on here for the Google Pixel 6. This one I only got it once. This one was constantly every single day, and it's with all updates installed and nothing running in the background, and with the brightness set to dim and medium brightness basically. So that's really good for the Google Pixel 7 to have taken care of all that, or half of that. Now, the camera. Google Pixel 6, 50 megapixel camera, primary. 12 megapixel front. Google Pixel 7 same 50 megapixel camera on the primary. 12 megapixel on the front. Ultra wide, capable of 4K 60 FPS. The Google Pixel 6 has a wider f2.0 aperture, which can technically achieve a better bokeh effect than the Google Pixel 7 for portrait shots, but the bigger pixel width of the 1.22 UM on the latter will help it achieve less noisy low light shots. So for selfies, this is better than this one on the front camera basically. One very big difference of this one and this one is that this one has the magic eraser effect, where you can erase things in the background if they're bothering the screen or if they're bothering the picture. Let's say you take a picture and your dog suddenly jumps in it, you can erase them from there. I don't know if that one has it. I haven't seen this feature, and I take a lot of pictures on this one. Now the battery life. The battery life in both of them, the Google Pixel 6 is 4614 milliamp battery, 30 watt fast charging, 21 watt fast wireless charging, reverse wireless charging. Now the Google Pixel 7 is 4355 milliamp battery, 30 watt fast wire charging, 20 watt fast wireless charging. So basically, it uses less power, but this battery is less than that battery. So this battery on here will last you a lot longer than this one. Well, not a lot longer, but a little bit longer. And you could achieve up to 72 hours on the Google Pixel 7 with extreme battery feature enabled. But yeah, I mean, it's just a small amount less battery. I mean, they had to do it because this version of the Google Pixel is slimmer and smaller than this version. Now, should you upgrade from the Google Pixel 6 to the Google Pixel 7 like I did? Yes and no. I mean, if you have the problem with overheating and you really don't like a phone that's really big, because I really did not like this phone because of the overheating and because of how big it was with the case on, I would say upgrade, because this one is smaller, slimmer, and the camera design on the back here, aluminum rather than glass. And this, look how marred this got up. This got, for using it a lot, there's some scratches everywhere here. But yeah, and it's sticking out more than this one. You can tell definitely. You see right there. It's a lot slimmer, a lot better. It's also lighter, and it's also a lot cooler than this one in terms of heat dissipation. But if you don't want to do it, then don't upgrade. Wait for the next Pixel, Pixel 8. I don't know when that's coming out. Probably next year, at the end of next year, when all the iPhones and Pixels and Galaxies and Notes come out. But yeah, I do recommend to upgrade if you can. And you can even trade in your Google Pixel 6 for the Google Pixel 7 and get money off of it and give you money back in your account. But yeah. Uh, it's really not big enough of a jump in specs of features to be worth upgrading because the Google Pixel 7 is a good phone and it starts at $599. It is a much better value than buying an iPhone because you get a lot of stuff in the Google Pixel 7 and they address a lot of the mistakes from the Google Pixel 6 and they fix it on the 7. Now, when would you upgrade? You would upgrade if you own the Google Pixel 5, 4, 3, and then yeah, go for the 7 because that's a huge upgrade. Now the Google Pixel Pro, I have no idea about the Google Pixel Pro. The difference is on that. This is the 256 version. This is the 128 version. This one starts when I bought it was like at the same price as this, $599. This one's now at $499, I think. This one's $599, so it's $100 off. And we'll take a look at the ports before we end this video. As you can see here, you can tell there. It's hard to tell. Sorry, here's the volume, lock, unlock, camera, go down here, speakers, charging, port. Here is the SIM card slot. Here is the camera sticking out again. Microphone and the design of it. Let's take a look at the back. So this is all Gorilla Glass and this is aluminum. Looks really nice. I got the white version. Let's take a look at the Google Pixel 6. You see the camera sticks out a lot more. The same design. Unlock and unlock and lock. Here is the volume on and off, up and down. Speakers in the bottom. Charging port in the bottom. Here's the SIM card slot tray with the little button. Camera again. Top. Microphone, same thing as the Pixel 7. In the back, made of Gorilla Glass. And this is made of glass. You can see. So yeah, these are the differences. And am I happy that I upgraded from the Google Pixel 6? Yes, I am. It was worth it in my opinion. Now I'm going to ship this out to Google and have them give me some money back for the trade-in of the Google Pixel 7. So yeah, guys, I recommend you upgrade if you can. If you can't, then just stick with the 6 and then upgrade later on. When the 8 comes out, I guess it's going to be a sleeker, smaller design, and probably the camera won't be sticking out at all. It'll probably be all flush. But yeah, if you have any questions, they're both running the same operating system. They're both running the same software, hardware. It's different. Screens are different. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment and ask them, and I'll answer them. Thank you very much.